You alright? So some of you might have noticed the shows aren't every single week now for this. And that's because I'm getting back into making stuff now and I don't have the time. I started this over lockdown and things like that. It's not stopping, it's just going to be, 3 a month more than likely. But also, Patreon has started to take off a little bit. There's more Patreon subscribers. It's the most I've ever had. So I'm now making stuff for there as well. So if you want a little bit of extra, a bit more world around you, a bit more of me, you want to hear my thoughts on stuff, or, there's exclusive episodes and there's me reading the comment sections of my Facebook and YouTube and that from the perverts and from the angry people and that. So come over to Patreon, patreon.com/worldaroundyou for $3.50 and up. I mean, it's nicer if you give me like a fiver, but for $3.50 and up, you get access to pretty much everything, all the exclusive recordings and that. And this is I'm going to include one in this, so have a listen. These are from some of the daily vlogs that I used to do just before lockdown started, and I'm going to start doing them again. Once all of these have been uploaded to Patreon, there'll be a daily one, maybe 5 days a week or so almost daily. And it'll just be things I've been thinking, just a way to keep me motivated and that, and get me back into the groove of making stuff and get me back into reading and that, and cheer me up a bit. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. The videos for these are on YouTube already. They'll stay up, but there won't be any more on YouTube. The rest of them will only be on Patreon. So let us know what you're thinking, and if you can, join the Patreon. Also, mystery boxes are back now, and try my new books and that. You also get access to them on Patreon. But here's some of my daily thoughts from about 2.5 years ago. Let me know what you think. Alright, it's vlog number 6. I thought I'd start off today with a little fact. Did you know that you can't read Braille with the end of your knob because it's only got protopathic nerves in it? I didn't know that. I didn't even know there was protopathic nerves, and I'd never really wondered why you couldn't read Braille with your knob, and that's probably not the only reason why you shouldn't be reading Braille with your knob. You only ever really see Braille on medication as well, so it'd be a bit even weirder to be like rubbing your dick along the box of paracetamol. Go, is this paracetamol or ibuprofen? So that's probably not the only reason why, but still interesting. Oh, in a lift as well, you have a lot of Braille in a lift, don't you? And you don't really want to be rubbing your knob on a lift button. Anyway, what I did yesterday was I was able to upload me pictures of the elephant that I've made out of rats and mice, and if you've not seen that yet, go and have a look at my previous posts, because I think you might like them. You might really enjoy them. I think the cat's Munch is quite going to get in the way of the video again today. Nope, she's fucked off. Awesome. What else did I make yesterday? What did I actually make yesterday? I made another rat's head bauble, so I've updated that. There's now one of them available again on the website, www.worldaroundyou.com. And I also made Teddy Ratskins, which is a little puppet made out of a teddy bear's head and a rat. And today, I'm going to do some really fucking weird stuff. And I may, I think I'm going to do it all on live stream. I think I'm going to do it on live stream. So that's something to look forward to. I think it's going to be the weirdest thing I've made so far. Well, a selection of the weirdest things I've made so far. I'm going to be using a new medium. It's still skin, still animal skin, but this is going to be something special, I think. So that's something to look forward to. Yesterday as well, I said that I would tell you about the little story to do with what made me kind of think there must be something like ghosts. So I thought I'd recap on that. So I was discussing, the multiverse thing with the different layers of universes and they poke through or whatever. And but the only in my mum and dad's old house where I used to live with them, they had it was weird. There was something weird about, like at night time you could hear horses like that, like trotting past the house. There were no fucking horses around, and you could hear what sounded like bowling balls being thrown down cobbled paths, and there was no cobbled paths or bowling enthusiasts on that road. So I don't know what that was. Maybe it was just a problem with the guttering dripping onto the porch, possibility. But something that I definitely can't explain is this. I was sat playing Call of Duty with my mate over internet. My mate wasn't with me, unfortunately, because it'd be fucking awesome if he was, because I could go, this happened, didn't it? And then I looked through the doorway, and the door was slightly ajar, so you could see a little gap, like this hand here is the light, like, say this hand's the door, and then this hand is the gap between the door and the door frame. There's about that much gap there, like 2 fingers worth. Which, 2 fingers, that's normally enough.
But there was a light. The light shone through this gap, and the light didn't fill the whole gap in the door, man. It just looked like it was literally probably about head height, so maybe like 6 foot, maybe between 5'10" and 6 foot, I would say, sort of around that area. And then that light itself, it got shorter, and then it got longer again. And I felt a bit brave, you know. And my mum and dad had things happen in this house, like they kept hearing someone going, yes, like that when they'd ask a question or when they talk to themselves. So they say, I never heard that though, I had never heard that. But yeah, I saw this light move and it dropped down and it looked like a shoulder, and then it genuinely looked like it fucking was a head, and then it stayed there as if it was watching me, and I really felt like there was something watching me, which is a fucking weird thing to say. And then I got brave and I said to me mate, there's something fucking weird going on here. And I said, I'm gonna, just a second, and I took my earpiece out, my microphone off my ear, and then the cat's trying to get out the window, and then I took the microphone off my ear, the little talking bit, and then I said, if there's something there, do something funny, make me laugh. And without a word of a fucking lie, it'd be weird if it happens now behind me, it would look like a fucking fix, but yeah, the cupboard door, so the airing cupboard door, the airing cupboard door swung open, bounced off the wall, which is always on a little latch, like it's an old house, like it was built in like 1914, 1918 or something during World War One. Anyway, the door had this metal latch, and it like a mortise lock, I guess, but no key, just a twist, and that was always closed. And that door bounced off the wall, still attached by the hinges, but fucking swung open anyway. And a towel fell out and then landed around me pint of Coke. And I know it was a pint of Coke because that's pretty much all I drink is Coca-Cola. So it fell out and landed around it, but it was coiled me. It was like something had got it and gone like this, coiled it up, and it landed around the glass. Now what's fucked is, my mum's quite pedantic. My mum is quite pedantic about the cupboards. She always folds the towels and puts them in. She would never fucking wind it up like that and throw it in there. And it's just weird that it happened immediately. As I said, if there's something there, you know, do something funny, make me laugh. Now, humour is very subjective. I didn't find it funny in the slightest. I found it kind of weird and it freaked me out. So what I did was I quit my game immediately, turned it off at the wall, went downstairs and slept in the living room and listened to the sounds of horses, which also didn't exist. So that was a pretty weird night, but I told you I'd tell you something about that, you know, that kind of thing. I told you about seeing that man with the axe and that. But I don't really, like I said, I don't really believe in ghosts. I don't know what I believe in as such. I'm not particularly spiritual or outward. I don't think that that it's us when we die, we become a ghost and we get about in like fucking Edwardian clothing or Victorian clothing and be like, oh, following people down the stairs and pushing fuckers down the stairs. It's just mad. But there must be something in it. But anyway, that's the daily vlog. So today, look out for me other live streams. I'll do them. I'll upload this to YouTube. I'm trying to think. You got the new listings at the minute. Mystery boxes as well. If you want a mystery box, I'd rather you order it through Etsy, because then it pushes me up the ratings on Etsy, because they've added loads of new stuff saying, oh, if you have free postage and all this, you'll get pushed up the listings. So obviously I've done that, but everyone else will have done that as well. So really we're all just starting back at square one now. So it's got to be rebuilt all again. So that would be helpful if someone wants to buy something, go that way. But yeah, thanks. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Alright, it's the daily vlog for the world around you. If you're watching this, please can you subscribe to my channel, to my YouTube channel if you're watching this on YouTube. Or give it a like or comment on it so the other people that have subscribed to it can see it. Anyway, what I did yesterday was I wrote a bit on my new book. So I've got some of the research I did for that. That's there. I'll go through a little bit of that with you in a minute. Also, I was mentioned in the 14 Times, which was pretty cool. I had someone tweet me through saying I've seen this. So you can see that on a recent post on here. I'm pretty happy about that. And on their Instagram, they've tagged me on a post, which is pretty good of them. Ah, you fucking cunt. My cat just bit me. What? What do you want? Munch, pack it in. Pack it in. Move. He's trying to bite me and claw me, little bastard. You're right, HBA. My day's going pretty good, mate. How's yours? Today, what I'll be doing is I'll be doing the new thing that I've been waiting to dry out. So that should be ready. If it's going to work, it'll work, and I'll do it today. And I can't wait to show them. So I'll show a few of them when I've done them and the things I've made from them. I'm really excited about that. It's I might as well be honest now because I'm already a couple of days ahead. So it's chicken, but it's chicken skin. So I think it's going to be quite versatile. I think I'm going to be able to get quite a bit out of it. And I think it's going to make some pretty weird Christmas decorations. You want to see me cat eat? Oh, there's the cat. That's what's just been biting my fucking little finger. As soon as I put my arm down by the side of the chair, biting me. Right, but my book is about different types of animals and basically just being a bit, I don't know, fun with it. So I'll read some of this. So the Gen 2 penguin, I've wrote a few pages of facts on the Gen 2 penguin. So the type of penguin that can grow to about 90 centimetres tall. It's sub-Antarctic dwelling as a penguin. And I'm wondering, there's no land-dwelling predators there where it lives. So is it possible that they scouted from the sky first to decide, we're going to live there? So is there a possibility that they're aliens? Even more so, more specifically, is there a possibility that Gen 2 penguins specifically come from a race of aliens called the Tuscumbian space penguins that were found in Tuscumbia in Ohio? The eggs take there's 600,000 birds alive, right? Of Gen 2 penguins alive. The eggs take 34 to 36 days to gestate, and they can give birth from between 2 and 6 years old. So that's 541 potential chicks each since 1967, since the first sighting of the Tuscumbian space penguin, which means potentially this is an invasion. We're being invaded by penguins. And I have now lost all the viewers. They've all gone. Oh, someone else has come back. There you're going to go, though. I'm talking about Gen 2 penguins. Sorry, I've lost myself. Made myself laugh. They've got black and white camouflage. Black so they can fly through space undetected, maybe. White so that they look like shooting stars from below. Has anyone ever considered this? They've got their own currency as well. They use a pebble. They use pebbles as currency, which, they're coming here, they're introducing this. So is it a possibility then that other aliens have come here and introduced that to society of using currency to swap for goods and services so that they can gain them to have power over others? Because potentially now these penguins could have power over other little things that live in that area. Like, I don't know what else lives in a sub-Antarctic area. There's no predators for the penguins, but there must be other things like little mice or whatever, like degus or whatever, little kangaroo rats that live in the snow. Killer whales hunt these penguins though. Killer whales love to eat Gen 2 penguins. So what if killer whales are the original species of Earth and the penguins decided, we'll take on the black and white colouring of the killer whales so that we can blend in and they won't even notice that we're different? And then what if the whales are eating these penguins and killing them in order to try and save the Earth? What if they're the original species? So that's something for you to wonder about. They're very happy in cold climates, so that means, potentially suited to space. They're fast swimmers, and that means they're used to moving around in weightlessness. So it seems to me, from my research, which is here, as you can see, I'll put it on an angle. You can see there from my research, it's quite possible that Gen 2 penguins are an alien species. And that's not what the whole book's about. The whole book's not going, these are aliens. This animal is an alien. It's not about that at all. There's a few, I'm not going to lie, there is a few where I'm saying these could be aliens and these are aliens in that, but it's just a bit of fun. I'm just taking statistics and facts and then twisting them, adding a little sprinkling of paranoia. And hopefully it'll be fun, you might enjoy it. Like yesterday I was doing about chimpanzees and things with them that we should watch out for potentially. I don't want to say too much because if this gets taken out of context in a live stream, just randomly bits of what I'm saying, bits of the book, then it wouldn't be very good for me. But I want to wait till it's finished. But that's a little something about that. The mention that I got in the 14 Times, going back to that, that was about the bobblehead chickens, which was cool. Didn't expect that. Didn't know it was coming, so that's pretty happy with that. And now later today, possibly, there's someone else getting in touch. So the ball is moving, which is pretty weird, because it's been like a year since it happened last time. So I don't know what happens in December where people think, oh, we'll get in touch with that guy that cuts up the rats, but let's see what happens. Anyway, that's been my daily vlog. I'm going to make stuff out of chicken today. Might make a few other bits, might not, don't know. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, alright. It's a daily vlog, just a quick one today. I was thinking, I'm not at the studio today. I'm having a little day off because it's Sunday. I'm pretty tired. Been there every day, so little break just for the day. But I was thinking though, you know the phrase under lock and key? What if that doesn't mean, we take it to mean it's a secret, but what if under lock and key is actually a reference to maybe Atlantis or a secret population that live under the water? Because a lock and a key are both masses of water. But don't know what you're thinking of. Maybe it's nonsense. Maybe it's just a way that we've misunderstood an old saying, and now we call locks and keys padlocks because we think to ourselves, oh, that's how you keep a secret. But really, what if the best way to keep a secret is to sink a whole continent underwater? Anyway, that's the daily vlog. Little thought for you. That's it really. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you in a bit.